Today we're gonna learn about word order in Japanese from this scene.
ライダー、やるんだな。今ここで。勝負は今ここで決める。ライダー、やるんだな。今ここで。
Today, let's talk about the word order. The most basic order is like this: subject, object, and verb. But actually Japanese word order is pretty flexible. It's okay to flip subject and object, and the place of other verb is not fixed. いつ、どこで、誰が誰と何をどうする. We don't learn this, but we say or hear this phrase time to time. いつ when, どこで where, 誰が who, 誰と with who, 何をどうする do what, like object plus verb. When we were kids, we played a game like 5 people gathering up and each person write each word for each section and make one sentence. For example, 世紀末に the end of the word, トイレで in the bathroom, エレンが変態と with purple, 歌を歌う sing a song. 世紀末にトイレでエレンが変態と歌を歌う. Sometimes doesn't make sense like this, or sometimes it turns out a funny sentence, and we just enjoy it. Anyway, if you don't know which word should go first, it wouldn't be wrong if you follow this order. But as I said, Japanese word order is pretty flexible, so you can just take it easy. People is saying why the word order in Japanese can be flipped like that is postpositional particle. Because these particles add extra means to nouns, even the order is shuffled, we can understand. In the previous video, I think I said that we can drop some particles, but here, this shouldn't be skipped. どこで、なんで or 何人で、いつに、誰に、誰と、誰の、どこから、どこまで. I said these shouldn't be skipped, but just so you know, there are always exceptions in speaking. I won't explain about dropping particles here more, but just remember, the particle can be deleted or shouldn't be deleted. It's all depend on the situation. Other than postpositional particles, there are some rules that you should keep for the word order. The first rule, the verb has to be placed in the end. As long as you bring the verb in the end, it should be fine. You can flip when or where, it doesn't matter. And another rule, it's better to place qualifying word right before qualified word, because if you put these separated, it easily makes listeners confused. But I think this is not about Japanese. This is also said in other languages. It's just English, you qualifying word from behind. But in Japanese, you have to place qualifying word first. ライナー、やるんだな、今、ここで. Rainer, Berto is calling Rainer's name to get his attention, so this is not actually subject, it's more like interjection. Here, subject is dropped. やるんだな will do, won't we? 今 means now. This word is a little confusing. Basically, this is now, but like this, you can actually use as other verb. ここ means here, but this is pronoun. It's not actually other verb like English. To use as place, you need a particle. Here, で is used. Without this で, the sentence is not clear. ここに or え to here. ここが、ここは here is. ここを as object, people cannot tell. So this で is important to make this sentence correct. They are doing at here. Since it's speaking, Beltot is just saying the word by word and verb is not placed in the end. He's just saying the word which comes up on his mind first. It's speaking, so it won't be wrong if he says like 今やるんだな、ここでライナー. But in writing, this should be better. 今ここでやるんだな. As I said, the verbs should be before verb. 今 and ここで, which should go first. Actually, it doesn't matter. You can say ここで今やるんだな. This is okay too. But as I said, いつ、どこで、誰が、誰と、何をどうする. When and where, This order is generally accepted, but you can place whichever you think is important or you want to stress about first. やるんだな、今、ここで. Since it's speaking style, I'm not sure this is right to say here. In literature, sometimes verbs are placed first and other elements are said later. This is a literature technique. We call this 統治法. 統治法. Anastrophe. Anastrophe has the effect of emphasizing text or giving some impact by switching around the words.
駆逐してやる。この世から一匹残らず。
This is a famous line from Attack on Titan. 駆逐してやる drive away. この世 this word. から from this word. この世から一匹 one plus unit. In this case, one titan. 残らず without leaving. 一匹残らず without leaving every one of them. In normal sentence, it should be この世から一匹残らず駆逐してやる. The verb supposed to be in the end, but this has more impact flip like this.
勝負は今ここで決める。
Here, even though using the same words, 今、ここで, the word order is different from the previous one. 勝負 means can be a game or contest, but it can be actually straightforward, win or lose. Even though there is は, this 勝負は is not subject. With は, this part can be topic provider or the theme of the sentence. The verb means decide. So if you set this part as subject, the meaning will be win or lose decides. This doesn't make sense. The actual subject is we, which is not said. We decide win or lose. You can think this は is more like about. So about win or lose. 勝負は is object here. So actually you can use object particle を勝負を決める. This is okay too. This は is a little confusing. So let me give you example here. 僕がこの絵を描いた. 僕 I この絵 this picture 描いた the original form 描く draw. Even the same pronunciation, this is different from this one. 描く write. 僕がこの絵を描いた I drew this picture. 僕はこの絵を描いた I drew this picture. Even though there is a difference between が and は both 僕が僕は are subject. この絵は僕が描いたこの絵は Even though は is used, この絵は is not subject. 僕が is the subject here, and この絵 is topic of this sentence. So you can think this は is more like about. About this picture, I draw it. But if I say この絵は僕が描いた絵だ In this case, this can be both subject and the theme of the sentence. This picture is the one I drew. So this sentence, 勝負は今ここで決める。勝負は theme of topic 今 time ここで place 決める verb.
俺たちは5年前壁を破壊して人類への攻撃を始めた。
Let's simplify this sentence. Just only SOV. Subject 俺たちは we. Object 攻撃を attack. And verb 始めた the original form 始める begin. And let's add qualifying words. When 5年前 5 years ago. Here 俺たちは5年前攻撃を始めた We began our attack 5 years ago. But actually you can put 5年前 anywhere. 5年前俺たちは攻撃を始めた俺たちは攻撃を5年前始めた I said we shouldn't delete the particle いつに this に But here 5年前に is dropped. You can actually say 5年前に I think it's because this 前 means ago and this intends what 5年 is. So it's not necessary to say に because we already know it's 5 years ago, 前. And this 人類への to humanity, this is the qualifying word to 攻撃. As I said, qualifying word should be before the qualified word. 人類への攻撃. These two parts are strongly connected, so shouldn't be apart by putting some other words between. So you cannot say like, 俺たちは人類への5年前攻撃を始めた. Unless the word is another qualifying word to 攻撃. For example, 激しい severe, 激しい攻撃 severe attack. In this case, you can say both 人類への激しい攻撃 or 激しい人類への攻撃. Although the second one, people might think 激しい is qualifying 人類. 激しい人類 severe humanity. This word phrase is not natural, so there's a few possibility people think like that, but just let you know. And this part, 壁を破壊して. This is a modifier clause. Even without this sentence makes sense. Just more explanation. Demolishing the wall. Again, you can place this word anywhere, but time flow wise, demolish and start attacking. This order should be kept. Also, depending on the place, the nuance is slightly different. 壁を破壊して俺たちは5年前人類への攻撃を始めた。俺たちは壁を破壊して5年前人類への攻撃を始めた。I won't say these are totally wrong, but since demolishing the wall and attacking the humanity happens both at the same time, so it's not preferable to say 5年前 between demolish and attack. So in this case, the speaker is emphasizing like starting attacking happened 5 years ago, but demolishing the wall is just process for that. So it could be happened even before 5 years ago. Who knows? 俺たちは5年前人類への攻撃を壁を破壊して始めた. In this sentence, how it started was emphasized more. It's just a nuance, but if the speaker says like this, how they start, which is demolishing the wall, is more important and standing out for me. You wanna see one more example? Let's try this line.
ライナーとベルトルトが同郷なのは知っていましたが、兄と親しい印象はありません。
This が is conjunctive particle, means but or although. So you can separate this sentence to two. ライナーとベルトルトが同郷なのは知っていました。And 兄と親しい印象はありません。The first line, と in this case, and 同郷 means coming from the same hometown. 知っていました original form, 知る means know. 親しい friendly, 印象 means impression. ありません ある there is, or I have. For both clause, it's skipped, but the subject is I knew and I don't have. If you like, you can place here. Just a small note, if you place in the red part, for the natural saying, this part better be changed. 同郷なのを僕は知っていました。親しい印象は僕にはありません。This sounds more better. Anyway, let's see the first line. Simplify the line. 僕は知っていました。I knew. What did I know? 僕は同郷なのは知っていました。I knew they're from the same hometown. Who are from the same hometown? 僕はライナーとベルトルトが同郷なのは知っていました。Even though Japanese word order is flexible, you cannot say 同郷なのはライナーとベルトルトが知っていました。If you do like this, the sentence sounds like Rainer and Beltos knew. Also see this part. な is actually assertive particle. This is same as だ。ライナーとベルトルトが同郷だ。This is one clause. Liners and Beltos are from the same hometown. And I knew about that. If you translate in English, it's easy to understand. I knew that Liner and Beltos were from the same hometown. You know, this line can be separate here. So you cannot move the word close over this line. But this part, within the same part, actually you can flip. ベルトルトが ライナーと同郷だ。If you say ライナーとベルトルトが同郷だ、subject is both of them, ライナー and ベルトルト。But if you say ベルトルトがライナーと同郷だ、in this case the subject is ベルトルト only, and ライナーと this part is more like with liner. The context-wise, liner and Beltold is placed in the equal position, so this line is not wrong, but no need to pick Beltold only as a subject before liner. But I think you can say, 兄はライナーたちと同郷だ. Since they already find out Annie is a Titan, so topic-wise, Annie is not in the same position with liner and Beltold. 兄と親しい印象はありません. Simplify to 印象はありません. What kind of impression? 親しい印象 friendly impression. With who? 兄と親しい印象はありません. You cannot flip like 親しい兄と印象はありません. Doesn't make sense. You cannot flip it's because 兄と is connected to 親しい. 兄と親しい as one phrase connecting to 印象. I hope it makes sense. Okay, that's it for today. Let's watch the scene one more time.
俺たちは5年前、壁を破壊して人類への攻撃を始めた。
ライナーとベルトルトが同郷なのは知っていましたが、兄と親しい印象はありません。
ライナー、やるんだな。今ここで。勝負は今ここで決める。
That's it for today. If you liked my video, please hit like and the subscribe button. And if you have any requests for anime series, please let me know in the comment. Thanks for your support. See you in the next one.